Oh, I'm drowning. Okay. We appear to be at some sort of island. Some sort of beach. I don't know if it's an island yet. It does look like an island, though. This is a big beach. This is like a desert-sized level of beach. There's a house over there. Bright green grass. Okay, this is definitely not 1.18 or even 1.8 or beta 1.8 or beta 1.2 or alpha 1.2. This is it. There's a house here. Did a house usually spawn those older versions? I didn't play them. Like, I don't think a house usually spawns like this. I guess what we need to do is survive. Like, we're probably stuck here for at least a long time, if not forever. My skin is acting up. Yeah, I guess this house is here, but there don't seem to be any other people here to have built the house. Like, usually those generated structures, you'd have some sort of lore to them, but not here apparently. Look at how thin this cliff is! Hold on. Okay. Ocean. Ocean. So, there aren't any cows, which seems to put this at, like, Indev or earlier? Okay. Ocean. 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 Ocean that way as well. Ocean, 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 ocean. Yeah, this is an island. Is there any other land out there? I guess I can try to see just by swimming out. What? Some sort of water current is pushing me back to this island. Strange. Oh, I know what this is. This is Minecraft Indev. Yeah, because Indev had, like, the finite worlds. Your world was just an island, and you couldn't swim out any farther or it'll push you back. Also explains the what seems to be permanent sunlight. This appears to be a paradise type world. Now that I've figured out what version I'm in, I can actually start playing the game. Figuring out what version you're in is kind of important. Iron there. Yeah, that's one of the things in Dev. Ooh. Really, the classic terrain generator in general is that iron generates on the surface, gold is the ore that generates, like, just barely underground. Where's my house at? Yeah, since there's no, like, lore or anything for the house, I've just claimed it's my house now. That's my house. It didn't spawn with anything, it's just a little box. Ah! Ow! Wait, I'm healing. I'm on peaceful mode. The interesting thing about this version is that the world isn't infinite. You're gonna run out of coal and diamonds and iron eventually, and when I've mined every valuable block in the world, then this playthrough will be complete. In fact, I'm going to set that as the goal, to mine every single valuable block, so I won't mine out the entire world, just the valuables. Chop down all the trees, gather all the flowers maybe. There's my house. And I'm going to collect all the items that it's possible to collect, all the items and blocks that it's possible to collect on, what is this, a huge island paradise map. Make some tools, and start making some chests for the items. So, apples are in this version, but unless you log in with the username Notch, because this version supports offline play, and even then you can't actually obtain them because this version has no respawning, so you wouldn't be able to pick up the apple that you dropped if you logged in as Notch. So apples are completely unobtainable. So apples will not be included in the playthrough. So, wood and cobblestone, saplings, wooden pickaxe, stone pickaxe. Probably gonna need the stone pickaxe. Yeah. Red flour, yellow flour, dirt. Yeah. I'll only be including blocks it's possible to even get an item form in this. So, no coal ore, no leaves, no grass. Though I could spread grass in, but I want to have all the stuff in the chest, so I'm not going to. And you can see I'm already kind of starting towards that goal. Dirt, yellow flour, red flour, sapling. Okay, our furnace is in, because if furnaces are in, then we know which version we're in. So I'm going to craft my basic stone tools and start chopping some trees and gathering stone. I want to gather quite a bit of stone. I want to gather 9 bits to be exact, because if there's a furnace, then we can actually get stone as an item, which will allow us to add it to our collection. So furnace. I'm going to break down these logs into planks. Then smelt. So stone does smelt. Nice. Let's put the axe in. Make another axe. Because I want to keep all of like my first tools and whatnot. Yeah, so now we have a stone block, which we can then place in this little container here, which has all of the blocks in it and items. Now there are a couple other things we can get off the bat, specifically from this sheep. If we punch the sheep, then we can get wool, and wool is completely useless except as a building material, but we can put it in that chest for now. I will grab coal. Since you can't get coal ore, you can get coal ore, but I will grab the coal itself. In fact, I'll probably grab the rest of this coal, just for my use, since not everything is about just collecting items for the playthrough. I do want to mine out everything, so that's what I want to do. And one of the things we can do with this, you can get pork chops from pigs. They're food items, they heal your health, but since we're apparently on peaceful mode right now, that isn't really necessary, though it will be once we switch off peaceful at a later time. Because, surprise, there are some items that can only be dropped from hostile mobs, I think. Yeah, I feel like TNT recipe is in this game, and you need gunpowder for that, so I keep losing my house. There it is. Should probably put up some sort of marker. Anyway, let's back to the house and smelt 8 of our iron ore bits. 1 is going to go in the chest here. This is going to be for gold diamonds. You know what else we can get? Sand and gravel. Like, just straight off the bat. We can get sand and gravel. Got the sand. Now, where's gravel? I know that gravel spawns at, like, inland beach areas, but I haven't found a lot of those. Ow. Imagine if I finish recording and find out that it didn't record my microphone. Where's the gravel at? Where's the gravel? On the last world that I tried doing this on, which I cut short because the intro was getting too long, I found like this massive gravel pit. But now I'm just like not finding any gravel anywhere. I guess gravel can spawn on beaches sometimes, so I'll look on the beach. Ow. Walk along the beach, looking for some gravel. 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 Please don't remix this Ellie Beatmaker. I said please don't. Don't. That's reverse psychology. Please remix this. That is not how reverse psychology works. We are not finding any gravel anywhere. So, is there just no gravel in this world? Maybe you can spawn underground in caves. I don't know. Maybe it spawns in the ocean. No. What spawns in the ocean is just dirt. That water overlay is interesting though. No luck on the gravel front. I'm gonna continue walking around and doing something. Gravel! I think flint exists in this as well, so I'm gonna try to get one of those. Does flint exist? It's the old water physics, where water just flooded everything. Okay, I got flint. It's good. Now I can take the flint and the gravel. And I actually want to get another piece of flint because there's something you can craft with this flint, which is in this version, which used to be the way you smelt items, but isn't in this version because there are furnaces. At least this isn't as old as the version where crafting didn't exist and monsters spawned in broad daylight. So you had like nothing to defend yourself with. Actually, okay, there were arrows, but they were a really weird mechanic that wasn't quite really Minecrafty enough for me to go back that far. Plus, I don't like smelting things with fire. And now I just find a bunch of it. I guess go to this side of the map if you want gravel. And storing a block of gravel is important because every block of gravel, when broken, has a chance to turn into flint. Meaning there will be less and less gravel in the world, in existence, as you break more of it. This is technically true of modern Minecraft as well, but in Indev it's a lot more noticeable since you can't just keep exploring for more. So, gravel, sand, flint. Get my iron out, and flint and steel. This lights fire. Now, let's put the flint and steel in, and then start crafting our iron tools. Now, my choice to make two of every tool at first is deliberate. It's so I can have one for the collection, one to actually use. And this is getting quite long, so I think this is where I'll end. But first, let me punch some more sheep.